beautiful city of Argentina at night. Today is now Wednesday. I don't want to talk too loud, but I do want to go down. I might lose connection here. Bear with me. Which number was it? Was it 2? Was it PP? I think it was negative. It was. It's been a crazy week because I've been sleeping at a friend's house. And I'm not used to it. It's like humid, so it's been all around the place. Well, I'm heading out now. Hey Tammy, Monica. Hola. Ciao, amigo. And now I'm gonna go for right outside. I don't know what to expect, but I am excited. It actually feels somewhat cool. There we go, son. Finally become one with life. I don't even know which area I'm going to be walking to here. I'm just going with the flow. But how are you? How is everyone? UK going on? Howdy Franco, what's going on? Holly, Lexi, Rosa, Sammy Dushi. I like that name, Sammy Dushi. Sounds French. I might be saying something inappropriate, I don't even know. Monica Chapman, Nell, hi. Maroon, Landra, Amy, what is going on everyone? Let's see if I flip the camera around here. I'm still working on this new phone. Let's go this way. I've made it to the city, somewhat of the city. Let me lower this brightness down. Of Argentina. You have to say it with an Argentina, not Argentina. That's American. Argent with the sha. They have the sha thing in their voice. But that's how you fit in. You know? Or how are you? It would be como está vos. Not tú, but vos. Or whatever. That's how it is. Nelly, Marone, Molly, Amy Rodriguez, Dana Strauss, Nikki, Tammy, Richard. I'm going to be honest, I don't know where the hell I'm going, but I do have some good news that I'm going to start doing on my videos. And that involves I'm going to be increasing the length time of my videos. So instead of 30 minutes, I'm going to try to do something different. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he says it might be beneficial for you, you know, to have more viewer engagement if you increase the time of your videos. So instead of like a really good video where it's quality 4K, I'm going to see if I can increase it to about maybe an hour or something, and seeing how that rocks. About an hour, which I've never done before, but I'm extremely excited on trying it and seeing how that would work. Let's go this way. It literally feels like I'm in New York, but I'm not in New York. I swear I'm not. But doesn't it look like it? Tomorrow, I think I have to go to a doctor's appointment. I gotta get this pill that I need. And then from there, how did you guys like the monastery? Woo! What's going on, Versa? Hi from Missouri. Hello from Missouri. Frank Blueman. What's going on, Mr. Blueman? Philip Castro. Hi, it's Philip from Denton, Texas. Hello, Philip. Welcome in, brother. But yeah, how did you guys like it? I love the monastery. Very interesting. More Frank. We love it. I am working on it. That place is extremely difficult because I had to, I feel like I had to, let me not get lost. I think it was right up there is where I took a turn. And yeah, I think. You just went right, Frank. Don't get lost. But yeah, that place was difficult because I had to hire Claudio, the taxi guy, to take me there because there's absolutely no way to get into that place safely with a rental car, and you can't leave your car anywhere because it'll get towed. Cops start asking questions, and the cops know when you're in there, you know. So I didn't want any evidence of me being in there. Not that I would get in trouble, I just don't want them impeding on the video because that place is freaking terrifying at night, even though during the daytime it's peaceful. Completely weird and different atmosphere. This is Kentucky. I used to think this was Kentucky Fried Chicken, but over here, it exists as a pizza restaurant. It's like I'm in a different universe. See? Kentucky. They even sell empanadas. Let's keep going straight. Because if I don't, I'll get lost. And they have like these 24-hour markets. Now they usually put this up, the barbed wire, because at night things get a little bit freaky. And that's, if you want to order something, you order through the wires in the hole. They have the same thing in Chile and Peru, depending on what side of the town you're in. So it's kind of like it's all over the place. Hello, Mr. McLellan. Hola, Franco. ¿Dónde es Buenos Aires? Es Saldumos. I'm trying. I hope I understood that right. Man, your taxi driver is a beast. You don't even know. That guy has stories. I asked him one time. I told him, Claudio, have you ever hurt someone in a sense where something happened? And he said yes. And it was pretty violent. I don't want to say what exactly happened, but it was pretty bad. But I trust him. I'm finding a way to trust him. Usually I get nervous trusting, but the guy's, he's good. He pulls through and he makes sure we get the job done. And I applaud him for that, because you never know. The guy's good. I want to kind of get more in detail with his story, but it all depends on what he's willing to tell me. You know what I mean? You know what? Let's just walk it. Don't be a pansy. It says red, but everyone else is doing it. Sloppy jalopy. You are brave to go out by yourself. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Oh, I got so much more coming. That is not the end of it. Now, mind me, I don't even know what part of town I'm walking in through, so this might get a little bit sketchy. I know where I live is safe, but I'm now going to different blocks. So the more I walk, the more crazier things get. Unfortunately, that's how it is. And see how that works. Those guys are drunk. Woo, you can smell it. But yeah. But if this kid's allowed to walk around with shiny, glowing headphones with rainbow colors, I'm pretty sure I'll be good with a phone. Plus, when I hold it like this, people think I'm talking on the phone. Frank is a goat. The great. No, I'm not. I wish I was. Monica! Oh, that's Michelle. What's going on, Michelle? How have you been? Hey, Frank, can you please take us back to the Recoleta Cemetery? Yeah, you know what? Would you guys like it for a video? Or for, I knew I was going to get touchy with this button. I like to push my finger against it until I accidentally turn it off. Yeah, if you guys would like it for a live or a video, let me know. Maybe I could add it into a vlog. I might just do a vlog. I think it'll be better for a vlog because you guys would see it more clear. Yeah, you guys would see it a lot more clear on camera, because there's a lot of cool tombs. And I don't know what's been desecrated there or not, but they're very sure with how you get in there, you know? At least for the Recoleta part. But look at this. Let's see. Some more of these stores. Yeah, I feel like the downtown just looks like New York, to be honest. Look at this. They throw this stuff out. Homeless people come by and they pick it up. Des Romas. It's a pretty thick book. Looks like in good condition. I don't even know what it's about. But yeah, so the homeless people go into the trash, they pick it out, and then they sell it on the streets. And it's resold again. And that's kind of what keeps the world going round. Live would fucking awesome. Would be. Need more catacombs, please. Like, yeah, I went to now that you mentioned catacombs, I went to like 3 or 4 different monasteries, and I think I did it on a live. And I went searching, but I haven't found. I know they exist here, but they have it so well kept secret, and they're scared about it. So they don't really want people knowing about it, because once one person finds it, everyone else finds it. The difference is I don't really give out the location, because, you know, I want to protect those places. I think I'm gonna wait. Or can I go? Oh yeah, I have to stop now. You think I could cross? No, don't do it, Frank. You're gonna get yourself killed. But that is the goal. I have a lot of places that I want you guys to see when it comes to catacombs, especially Peru. Peru has a ton of catacombs that I want to get into. But I got to get there. So basically what the plan is when I finish with Argentina, which I should be done within a month or two, then I'd be going to Chile to pick up my camera, then Peru. And then I should be doing a lot better than that. That's the goal, at least. Thank you. The Argentinas really love to show off their extravagant. Listen, Argentina, the one thing I noticed with Argentina is that everyone's perfect. And when you come here, they're going to tell you the food is amazing, but when you see how the people look, you're going to be like, you know what, maybe I'll skip on eating. So that way I too could look nice. And yeah, you could look even better. That's pretty much how it is. Can I go? Should I trust them? Yeah, let's go. Because sometimes the light's red, but people know this thing by. It's like clockwork. At least for them it is. It seems like there's a lot of Jewish around these areas. I already seen like 4 or 5 Jewish people going around. There's probably like a church or a rabbi somewhere nearby. I do know that a lot of the Jewish temples too, they have a lot of secret things in the bottom or hidden stuff in there. Because they're very culturalistic, so they'll usually hold on to things more sacred, tombs and also catacombs. But to get into one of those places, you need to be one of them. And you need to be highly trusted, apparently. They don't just let anyone in there lightly. Franco, you are the man. Love the content. Thank you, Big Shot. Pinguesa Cemetery. Yeah, if there was one I could go to nearby, I would do it. But today I had to edit the last video. It just took me forever to edit, which is the monastery. But get ready, because you're going to start being a lot longer now. I kind of want you guys to see how the whole day goes, you know? And you guys have been asking for longer videos too for the longest time. And I've always said that, I don't know, I just feel like I was very cautious at what I post because I want to give you guys the best. But I also know that you guys want to see how things are behind the camera. And that's something that I want to be able to show you guys, is how things are. All right, I gotta be careful too, because one never knows. Oh no, he's cool. He had a, I don't know. You know, you can't tell anymore who might be sus. How long do you plan on being live? Well, see if we could hit this live for about maybe an hour and 30 minutes, maybe 2. And then I'm gonna see if I could grab something to eat. Because once everything shuts down, I'm done. See? There's gotta be a church here somewhere. When you see that hat, that's a dead giveaway. But I cannot tell where. Maybe I should follow him. Let's follow him. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a lot. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Hello, Franco. I love you. Be careful. Thank you, Deborah. Where are we going tonight? Tonight we're going for a walk into the city. I'm collecting my bearings. I want to see what it is. Not like what it is, but like what's around where I live. Because I just moved like 2 days ago outside. I was headed to stay with Claudio's house because I came into a weird situation where I couldn't find an Airbnb. All the Airbnbs jumped up to 1,500 for like 7 days. I don't know what the hell happened, but the thing is with Argentina, the economy is always fluctuating. So 1 minute, the economy is super high, and the money's actually expensive for tourists like myself. And then 2, the economy would just drop low. And then when it drops low, it's actually better for the tourist people like myself. The problem is, what'd I just do? There we go. The problem is that But I stepped on dog doo-doo. It is so loud where I'm at right now. Oh wow, look at this guy. The problem is that I like his hair. I can't know when the economy is going to go up or down. 1 minute it's up, and the next minute it goes straight down, and then you have to pay extra for a lot of things, and so the cost of living is increased dramatically, and you get fucked pretty much. You get screwed over, and that's just how it is. You know, that's how the cookie crumbles. I just don't know what it was, where the expenses came out to $1,500 for 7 days. That's ridiculous. So I had to stay with Claudio at his house. Thankfully, he let me in with his family. I got to sleep on a bed. King Meng was super awesome, which is his older son. And he kind of helps me out with my camera equipment and stuff when I come into glitches on my computer. My editing software starts to slow down or whatever. Smart kid, real smart kid. He wants to work with AI. Blue Man, nightlife. Oops, she's gone. I heard him talk and concealed after 2 seconds. I heard him talk and concealed after 2 seconds. I don't know what that means. But this is the nightlife of Argentina. Don't mind you, the time for me is 10:23. As the night goes on later, things get more rough. People don't really like to slow down for you here, even though it's a crosswalk. Those are some more Jewish women. You can see how they dress. That's a Jewish style. It's weird. I don't know if anybody's Jewish. I noticed that women, they all put on fake hair. I didn't know that before. I'm just looking at the pictures here, just seeing what they got going on. But yeah, they would put on wigs, and they would paint their face really, really bright white and stuff. It's very weird. Oh wow, I gotta be careful what I say. Everybody here on my side, I'm not talking bad about anybody. I'm just saying I'm curious. It's a whole other subculture I don't know nothing about, so I'm just questioning it. There's a few other Australians here watching. Australia? That's cool. I want to go to Australia. I just know that I'll be going into the jungle and stuff, and everything outside of the city of Australia will probably kill me. But God knows I've asked for it. There we go. It is getting freaking cold though. I'm not gonna lie. Temperature's now 60 degrees. I did not plan for that. I was hoping it would be around 80. Or what am I saying, 80? Maybe 75 or 70? With no humidity would be nice. When you guys see me sweat a lot on the videos, it's because of the humidity. I have no idea where I'm going. I just picked a corner and just walked it. Right up there is the Subte, which the Subte means it's the train station. You take that and you go down. That's where you have to be careful though. I don't have a Subte card where I could scan and go down there with you guys. I did the last time I was here, but there's a lot of pickpocketers here. And you see this? That is actually somebody's place of living. I didn't think so at first, but it is. They'll live in there, and they don't take it down until, you know, somebody comes by and you know, dismantles it. And then that's how that happens. I'm still noticing that I think the girl that just passed by is also Jewish. They'll wear those dresses. It's part of the culture. But yeah. Look at that. Let's see where I can go. Now, if I go this way, no, don't go straight. Because if I go that way, I could get lost. On second thought, let's go back towards the main road where I came from. Because because I don't really think there's anything else out here. I'm just going straight and I'm not seeing anything. I was hoping maybe I could find the city or whatnot, or maybe the obelisk if possible. Oh, I want to see this movie, Frankenstein. This movie I really do want to see. That looks cool. I heard rumors that it was a romance, but I'm not sure. I want to know what it is. And is it made by Guillermo del Toro? And I love that man's style. I don't know if you guys seen Guillermo del Toro's house, but his house is absolutely amazing. Do you see anyone who might be part German? Yes, I actually run into a lot of Germans out here. You can hear it in the conversation. Look at his house. That's pretty cool. I mean, it sucks, but it's pretty cool, you know? It's a way of living. It's not the best, but it is a way. Do you see anyone who might be part German? Bad film? Was it bad, really? It wasn't a good movie then, is what you're saying? Oh, it's a full moon. Look at that. That means it'll be a great night to have done a video. A really great night to have done a video. The moon actually helps me with lighting when I'm doing like night vision, so I don't have to rely so much on IR. But without a moon, you guys see nothing. Again, this is completely to a different channel, but just saying, it's one of those things you don't really think about, but as you start doing this more and more, you start to think about it more and more, you know? Frank, there's a channel called Real Dad Alterna that shares your content. That's cool. I could always use the shout out. Is it like a shout out? It's the Beaver Moon tonight. They call it a Beaver Moon? I thought it was like a, I think it would just be like a full moon or something. Oh, they have a name. Oh yeah, see this guy. Where the hell is this place? They gotta have like a little area here. Because there's a lot of Jewish people around this area. They have a pretty cool style. Have you ever seen the movie The Pianist? It's an older movie. And they kind of dress up the same way. Oh, well, because, yeah, I'm so stupid. The movie itself was about... I'm retarded. I'm just going to pretend I didn't say that. I mean, it is about the Jews and stuff like that. That's why they cut, you know? It's just for some reason that just reminded me of The Pianist. I love that movie. I actually know how to play a song from that movie on the piano. And this food costs us $6,700 to eat. It's not really $6,700. It means it's like less than $6. Pretty much like $2 or $3 for a plate for something. That means it's cheap food, which is pretty cool. You luck out with some of the food out here. A lot of the times on these little things here that you see, they'll put prostitution, and it'll be like little stickers that they'll slap it like that, and they'll leave like 4 or 5, you know, a bunch of little stickers on the trees or on the walls and stuff, and you call a number or whatever, and they can set you up. It looks like they took it all off, but towards like the obelisk, you'll see it thrown around all the floors and stuff, and they'll advertise on that. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if I can, hopefully I remember where my street was. I didn't pay attention to the name. That's fine. I noticed, yeah, whoever's blocking those comments, that's not really a bad comment. They're just reacting to what I said. That's fine. As long as it's like no hate stuff, that's different. But yeah, so try not to block too much for tiny things that are not big of a deal. So these guys have a lot of business here. Like the Chinese, oh, they got a lot of business here. I think almost a lot of the restaurants that they have here are owned by Chinese or Korean. They could be all sorts. But yeah, they sell stuff here, and They'll make their business and they'll import it overseas or through the boats, drop shipping or whatever. It's dangerous, but it was the most funnest. Let me see. What time of evening is it there? Well, right now the time is 10:32 at night. 10:32. Dead zone, buffering. I probably did pass by a dead zone or two. See if I could cross through here. This time I'm gonna go left from my street corner. And I should be good. If I stay on the straight and narrow, I'll always know where my house is at. If I choose to stay. 132 here, I'm in the UK. I want to go to the UK. That's got to be a whole different environment. I want to go to Wales. But UK has its own danger too. I heard they're letting a lot of there's a lot of crazy things going around the world right now. I know like Paris is being overrun by immigrants. UK has a lot of knife attacks. Don't get me wrong. Even my home state, there's a lot of problems going on. There was just a plane that crashed in Kentucky, which sucked. That's horrible. But I noticed that there has been a jump in airplane crashes in the United States lately. And I think Russia is now getting into attacking again, or something about a nuclear warhead that starts. Oh no, that they have a weapon that they're able to start tsunamis whenever they want, which has everybody kind of being cautious because there's been an increase in tsunamis lately. And then Russia comes out saying that they have a weapon that causes that, which has everyone speculating, could that be the reason or the cause of all the tsunamis lately? So it's probably got a lot of people pissed off. So sad, terrible. Crime here in the UK is at the moment. Don't worry. The good thing about it is that usually when things get better, they first have to get really bad. And I think that's the pivotal moment for UK right now. Is right now you're seeing the really bad part, but it's usually times like this is where things get better, because in order for their change to happen, people need to realize that there first is a problem. And obviously, there is a huge problem going on in the UK, just like Argentina had its own problems. So they elected Milei to help clean everything up, which he's doing a phenomenal job, but at a pace that he's doing it at. Because it's hard to keep up with it. When things are so bad like that, it takes time, but it gets better, you know? Like our country. You know, it takes time, but it's going to get better. I'm just concerned morely about AI. And then this just makes me feel like shit. You start seeing people just making out right next to you. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here and just, you know, look the other way. And just try not to realize how things are sometimes. It has its ups and downs. I'm just kidding. Where is this? This is Argentina. Buenos Aires, Argentina. The beautiful, beautiful city of Argentina. This place is beautiful, by the way. It's one of the best cities I've been to in South America. Thankfully now, I could ship stuff here. It costs an arm and a leg for customs, but I could keep my equipment fixed. Like my spy camera that I got, some USBs, things that I needed, you know? There we go. There we go. I'm trying to see if I can find these little stickers here where they put it on the walls and stuff. I think you guys would like to see that. It's kind of interesting because you don't ever see that anywhere else, but you definitely see it here. How's the weather there? It is cold. I don't know why it's so cold tonight. It is 60 degrees and it might drop more and more as time goes on. But I'm keeping warm because I'm walking. As long as I keep walking and moving fast, temperature seems to stay consistent at a certain degree. Can you have friends ship? No, they have this thing that's called DHL. And DHL, if you want to send me a picture of your feet, all right, not into that, but I'm just giving you an example. Just to put a photography inside of an envelope and send it through DHL, they'll charge you $60 to $100. Anything bigger from that, you can only imagine. Like, I had to get this watch sent because I wanted this watch because it has it uses GPS and satellite. It could connect to my phone, but it doesn't need my phone to connect. Anyway, to send this watch, it cost me an extra $600 just to get it over here. And that's just the watch. This little compass thing I put on there. But the watch itself cost me that much. And I only wanted it for if I ever get lost, I could find my way back with it. Or if I get robbed, they take my phone, but not my watch. And my watch will have GPS tracking. So I needed the watch just for my safety. But DHL just ripped me a new one with the prices. So as time goes on, the prices for DHL will dramatically decrease, but we're still at that stage. But that's what Milei's trying to fix. So fingers crossed. Hopefully things get fixed. You know? Wow, that's insane. Yeah, I know. It's been pretty expensive. Everything's been very expensive. But I don't really care because I don't buy anything. What I get paid from is these adventures. As long as I could do these adventures, I'm happy. You know? I don't have to, I'm not a person of routine. I get really depressed when it comes to routine. So I have to keep being, adventurous and keep moving forward, and exploring new places and stuff. And as long as I'm able to still travel or whatever, to me, that's all worth it. And you guys, the fact that you guys enjoy the content, I keep doing it. You know what I mean? I know I'm doing something good. And these little lives just show you how things are, where I'm at, update you guys, and give you guys some extra stuff to see. And I'm also doing a Twitch. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I have a Twitch channel. I'm not trying to I guess it's a bit of a plug, whatever. I think I'm ready to release it. I've been working on it, messing with it. It's called frankotv1, and I play games. So when I'm free time and I don't feel like going out, I want to just stay inside, I role play with different characters. Baku, this British guy that I do, all sorts of weird characters. So don't get offended, I just have mental illness. Sorry for that, my friend just called me CP. Crazy Christian, or Christian Perez. But yeah, that's, and I have so much fun. I've been playing Arc Raiders, which reminds me of what I do with my life. When you're kind of traveling and exploring, I do it in Arc Raiders, and it's just fun. It's fun. It's a fun little experience. I hope I did not get lost. I don't think I did. I think I'm up here somewhere. I think. Oh, this is another soup den. See? Let's go inside. There we go. That was creepy. I don't even know what just happened there. I wanted to show you guys the tunnel for the train station, but it completely cut off and it didn't want me to come back on. Add a Q&A sticker. Try it. All right, let's see it. A food that should be illegal. Okay. What's a food that should be illegal? Does it tell me? Am I doing it right? All right, let's try it. Oh, so you guys get to see it. I've never tried that before. What's a food that should be illegal? I would say how do I even get that out? Okay, that's new. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta pay attention to where I'm at. If that's McDonald's, I'm gonna assume it's this way. What road did I turn on? Santa Fe Peridon. All right, let's go check out this way. I don't even know if this is where I'm at, but I will figure it out. I can't tell. This kid looks like my little brother. Let's see if anything looks familiar. My sound is cutting. How's my sound now? Is it getting better? Have a good night, Franco. Take care. Bye, Billy G. How's can you guys let me know on the audio? Sound is cutting. Is that dispensary? All right. Can you hear me? I hear you. Okay, so you guys can't hear me. You guys are probably trolling me because I feel like I'm about to like mimic it. Can you hear me? Oh, see, that's Mile right here. That's the guy. That's the legend. This guy, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a bit of a fan of him because he just looks like a serial killer. Not because that's why I'm a fan of him. He's guy's got a crazy attitude. He is like an Argentinian version of Elon Musk, but hyper active. If that makes any sense. And he always reminds me of a Ted Bundy. And I love his hair. Let's see if there's more pictures of him. I gotta be careful where I say that because that could get me jumped. There's certain people that will fight to the nail. Never get into politics. But I'm not in a country. This is a different country. I know nothing. So I'm good. I don't even know if this is where I live. Cannot tell. La Tolva. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is. If that's Big Pizza. Because I know there's a Big Pizza right next to my house. I'm technically telling you guys where I live. Oh, yeah, I live here. Okay, I'm good. So let's keep going straight and see what's on this side of the atmosphere. Threw me off for a second. I was like, where the hell am I? Where did I go? What is that? Sometimes I have some weird stuff on here. That's a weird picture. These little chairs are chairs of cement. You see this everywhere. They look fluffy, but like I said, they're made out of cement. They're not fluffy at all. And they have like little drainage ports. But that's something Argentina's known for, those chairs. I closed out and the sound got fixed. Okay, cool. Yeah, it threw me off because it would probably happen to my phone where the sound would just cut off. And then it's gone. I think I just passed where I lived. Yeah, they peeled off all the stuff here. See, if I was living in a different area, they wouldn't give a damn what's on these poles. What's in here? Oh, another hotel. Well, how do you guys like it? How does Argentina look? Does it look cool? Sean! Frankie! What are you doing? This fucking guy over here. Look at this guy, Big Sean. Hit like button. Yeah, guys, if you can, hit the like. It helps get these videos pushed out, and which gives me the ability to give you even more of this crazy content. Because God knows they're coming. I got some forest videos coming up. What the hell is this? Look at all these guys. Oh, wait, that's probably copyrighted. I'm gonna get flagged. Makes me want to have a bike. Damn. Talk about motivation. All right, let's go. That Sometimes they do that when you're driving. Could you imagine if you're late for work and you're stuck behind that? If that was in America, there's going to be one guy that's going to go psycho. Happy Mother's Day! And just start running. It happens all the time where a guy just loses his mind and just start running people over. I might have a very dark way of thinking, but it happens. You have to admit. It does happen. And you see it so many times where you're just kind of used to it, you know? You kind of laugh at it. That is a very odd couple. I wish I could point the camera more at them, but I'm sure they would feel uncomfortable. But they look scared to even hold hands. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly curious about what some of these people throw away. Sometimes they throw some cool stuff. Me and my grandfather, when I was younger, let me read some of the comments here. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get back to that. Where is this? Richard, VA? No, this is Argentina. Out in Argentina, the city of... There we go. I just had to reset it. It was acting weird. I still don't know where I'm heading. I'm just kind of moving forward, seeing where this whole place takes me to. This is the best way to kind of cover ground being out here. Look at that house up there. Wow. That's a beautiful house. Right up there where you get to see the whole pavilion. That is quite cool. All right, there we go. Should be getting close to somewhere. I think the obelisk is out here, but I'm not quite sure. Go. I thought you got robbed. Hey, cute alien, welcome in. I thought you got robbed. I didn't get robbed. I did get robbed, but not recently. Well, I didn't get robbed. Claudio got robbed. I got cut. He lost his phone. Thankfully, it wasn't my phone, because that's my... I mean, it sucks for his phone, too, because that's his life, too. That's his job. But, I mean, they could literally get rid of everything for me. And then for me to get in contact with YouTube, being out here, would be impossible. Somewhat impossible. You talk a lot. You're taking a lot of steps. I am, as of right now. Which is cool. I want to burn the calories. I want to look like Nicolas Cage. Oh, not Nicolas Cage. Robert De Niro. Jesus Christ. What am I talking about? I don't even know. My brain's out of air. Let's go this way. It's a lot of trash. They'll have this cleaned up by tomorrow morning, trust me. Try to see if I can find a cool place where I could just relax for a bit. And I think this would be that place. Whew. Yes, very good. Stormy, I have an old lady. I'm 59. I am an old lady. I'm 59. You're not old at all, sweetheart. You're just starting. Today's the first day of the rest of your life. In fact, you could be my daughter. I'm just kidding. That's so backwards. You can, yeah. Well, yeah. Dude's expressing free will. It is fun. It is fun being out here. Usually, it's not dangerous at all. Peru, I would be very, very nervous, because Peru, walking around with a cell phone is how you get a motor taxi. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but recently... Oh, sorry, Frank. We were talking piercings while you were buffering. I get it. Completely. My hand's frozen from walking. But, what was I telling you guys? Peru lately has been getting a whole bunch of robberies and thefts, and a lot of them are, the majority are immigrants from Venezuela. they're making their way in, and then they just start robbing and shooting stuff. So there's been a lot of people dying and stuff like that, and that sucks, because I got to make my way back to Peru, and I don't know what the hell's going on in Peru. I do not want to die, not yet, not until I have a cat. I have a little cat. I'm sorry, Franco, I haven't learned to lip read yet. A little bit, but not so much. Why, am I muted? No, I shouldn't be muted. Do you live in Argentina as a tourist, or did you get a DNI? Some would say I am what they would call illegal. I wanted to experience that life to see how it is to be an illegal immigrant. But no, I'm not illegal at all. I am in between illegal, not just yet, but can be. As soon as I said that, I see flashing blue lights. You're in and out of sound. It's probably because of where I'm at. Well, I tried keeping the camera still for a little bit, but maybe if I hit the phone, maybe that'll work a little bit better. I really have to get a new phone, but it's coming, all in good time. I think this month and going, things are going to be looking a lot better for me. I'm so excited for it. I think changing my, it's not changing, but increasing the time on my videos is going to help me out a lot. I just need your guys' help to help me. Wow, that guy almost completely hit that girl. I'm going to keep the camera forward. But what was it? Tap for those likes. I can hear you. Okay, cool. As long as you guys can hear me, I'm happy. Let me not get hit by a car. I should have followed the girl when she took it. What was I telling you guys about? I completely lost my train of line. Can you guys remind me? What nonsense was I spewing? Happy birthday, Amy. We're in Argentina. Are you? I was living in Palermo. I like Palermo. Palermo's fun. Palermo's actually safe too. It's a nice place. I am in, I don't even know where I'm at. I just kind of do things. I travel so much, I don't really know. I just kind of like type it in my GPS, and that's where I live. I know more of the locations where I'm going to than I do where I live. That should say something, you know? Thank you, Frank. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. It looks like Mexico. No, this is definitely not Mexico. Does Mexico look like this? I don't know. I'm probably going to sound horrible for saying this. When I think of Mexico, and I'm probably so wrong for this, it's just because I've never been there yet. Mexico, I think of, it's probably not like Desperado or Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Probably not at all. But are you in Mexico? No, I'm not in Mexico. I'm in Argentina. I've been warned to not go to Mexico just yet until things get better. I don't want to be held for ransom anytime soon because I decided to go into territory that I shouldn't have been, looking for paranormal or just trying to go. It's best that I don't go until things are safer, because I will definitely walk into someplace I'm not supposed to. I've already seen like a crime scene where people got stabbed, drugs. I've seen needles, just because of the places that I go to. And they're dangerous places, you know? But that's kind of, it comes with the job, you know? It's all part of the job. It's not even considered a job, it's a lifestyle. The only thing I do wish I had, though, is I wish I had a traveling truck that I could take with, which I plan on getting one as soon as I don't know, as soon as I get home. I might, we'll see what happens, what the universe gives me. Oh, Jay Travels. I've seen your name before. I know you, Mr. J. I remember you. I remember you. What do you do for work to make money while traveling? YouTube. Purple Phillip. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Keep it up. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the money that I make, I get one from Patreon. It's people who support me on Patreon, which are awesome. People are kind of considered family, because I literally tell them everything about how everything is, even things that I don't want to publicly talk about. You know, just I don't want any drama, but I usually talk all about it on Patreon, and then I do my game nights here and there, and we have fun with game nights. I do Discord lives, sometimes Discord chats, private lives and stuff. And then my Patreon, I mean, what am I saying, my Patreon? Then from my Patreon, my YouTube, and then from YouTube, let's take a break for a little bit. I'm exhausted. Then from my YouTube, which I get paid, that's like my main, is my Franco TV one. And then my travel channel, which is, wouldn't say is my main, but it's getting better as I do it. I just have to be consistent, which is why I have to change how I do certain stuff. Because what I'm finding an inconsistency, and I think I told you guys about this before, is that I'll do my nighttime adventures, which will take me all night, right, recording. And then when I have to do a travel channel the next day, I literally have no hours of sleep because I have to work. So I have to wait a day and plus edit the video. It just gets all tangled up. It gets all tangled up from there. And then, yeah, so it's been crazy. It's been crazy. But I have a fix. Things are going to get better. This is like the struggle, but things are going to get better. You know? But yeah, I get paid off of YouTube. That's what I do for a living. I travel and explore. And I honestly, I freaking love it. It's the best job in the world. I think I'm going to cross the street. I think. Let's cross the street. Let's see another comment here. Sorry if you guys see me sweaty. I'm just nervous. Have you been to Thailand? I'm afraid to go there because I might get married and realize that hers is bigger than mine. I'm kidding. I've heard so many jokes about Thailand. But I do want to go to Thailand. I just know it's going to be hot. And I might not want to leave. Knowing how my lifestyle has been for the past couple of years, I feel like I'm more holier than a priest. I do absolutely nothing. I'm not even kidding. I just adventure, edit, work, go home. Adventure, edit, work, and go home. Then you tell me go to Thailand? Are you sure that's where you want me to go? You might not never see me again. Baby, come home. Your kids are waiting for you. I'm just kidding. It might be. It's a joke, okay? I know you guys say jokes all the time. But let's be serious. That's like the worst place you want to put me in right now. Like a dog trying to chase a mailbox or a mailman. Just kind of waiting at the door. That's me at the airport of Thailand. I'm being stupid. I'm not being serious, by the way, okay? I could handle myself in Thailand. I wouldn't do anything, I promise. Mom, if you're watching, because that'll be awkward. You are a Christian, honey. Christian people don't go to Thailand for that stuff. I wouldn't say I'm a Christian, but I get it. I am a gentleman, I am a man. But I also like to make you laugh. And that's what matters. Not sure why this guy's running towards me. Alright, cool. I just had to turn that camera in case he tried something stupid. You did that. You did that voice so perfectly. I practice. The thing is, I do a lot of voices when I do my game nights on Twitch. And, yeah. I do a lot of the ladyboy stuff on Twitch. Like, role-playing. It's joking. So I go on there and everybody's taking the game fully serious. And then I come out of nowhere and I start going up behind somebody's back. And I'm like, honey, you like lady boy? And then the guy's like, oh, what the fuck? No, I don't like lady boys. Oh, but you like me. I swear to God you will. Just look at my face. I could be what you want, baby. Marry me. Take me to the United States. I say stupid stuff, but it's funny. It works. And then they laugh, they get a kick out of it. And then the guy says, you know, I'm from Thailand. I'm like, oh shit. So you would know. So yeah, you sound like my cousin. Which one? I don't know where the hell I'm at now. But it does look nice out here. It looks like it's expanding. Like it's getting bigger. Oh, look at that store. What is that? Mongol. That's an attractive name. It looks like a candy shop. I'm still waiting Franco TV in European haunted castle mansions. I am gonna get there, trust me. As soon as I get to the United States, I get to drop off some equipment. Oh, I've made it to the mall. I'm gonna drop off some equipment. What time is it? 11? Will they even let me in? Let's go check it out. Yeah, so as soon as I drop off some stuff there, I'm gonna travel even more lighter. I'm gonna have a whole different system. I'm literally adapting to my environment, realizing what works, what doesn't work, what helps me out. You know what I'm saying? God, it is so beautiful. Everything's very European. That's because you're in Argentina, Frank. Everybody's like Italian. This is like, that's literally what Argentina is. It's like Italy, but more bootlegged. I would take you guys to the mall, but it's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Yeah, I said it right. By the way, you see that phone? That, I wish I had that phone. I always want that phone. You know who has that phone? Brian, my Arabic best friend. Hey, Tammy, what's going on, girl? I know that era is out of Dude, Dracula's Castle. Oh my God, I would. It's 2 a.m. in the UK. Said hi. Hello, Random Cat. And Bajo. Sorry, I'm reading the comments while watching my back at the same time. I would love to have that flip phone, but it's not what I need. What I need is the Galaxy Ultra, because it has a really good night camera on it. As much as I would like to flip that thing back and forth and have fun with it, because I like to fidget with stuff, what I need is that new Galaxy Ultra S something, whatever. There's so many of them. I just need the camera. The camera would, I always think what would work best for work, you know? You guys would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. I feel like I'm doing my part. Wow, look at those buildings. I might be getting close to the obelisk. Somewhere back here. How many steps have I done? Where am I at? 900, 523. That works. I've only been live for 36 minutes? Tammy says she has that phone. Oh my God, Tammy, you're such a lucky girl. I wish I had it. I could definitely use it. You should let me borrow it. Yeah, I have an excellent camera. Yes, please do. Watch your 6. I'm glad I caught your live. I'm off to sleep. Go ahead and get some sleep. Don't worry about it. This is only just the beginning of the end. No, I'm just kidding. It's the beginning. But yeah, I would definitely love that phone. I think I'll get it. The thing is that in Argentina, they want to charge really high. Remember, anything electronics-wise here, you have to pay for imports. Let's cross the road. But yeah, you have to pay for imports. And the import cost is sometimes it's just not worth it. It's just expensive. So now with this camera, I'm going to fix it. And I'm going to show you what's wrong with this camera. There's dust in the lens. So I'm going to show you a little secret that I'm always trying to hide from you guys so you guys don't see it. And that secret is these little dust particles. See how I point the camera? Does it even work? Let me see here. I might have to point it at just white stuff. Let's see. I point it here. Oh, for some reason, it doesn't work with this camera. Well, there used to be little white dots, one here and one over here and another dot here. And I always have to edit it out with an enhanced version. but it doesn't work. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Sarah, Lisa Thomas. Hi, Franco. What's going on, Sarah? Okay, let's take a break. Let's go in here. I always feel like someone's going to snatch my phone. Oh, can I go inside? No, I don't think I can. We'll just chill here. There we go. Oh my God, my hand is frozen. Now I get to freaking relax. Jesus, that took a minute. Go Frank, I appreciate all your travels. Thank you. I'm glad you guys do. I know you guys do. You guys have always been here since day one. You know what's funny is that I recognize a lot of these names from little comments in my videos and stuff. Stop rubbing it, Tammy. I'm just joking. Wait, what are we talking about? I don't even want to know, Tammy. I'll leave that between you two. Night, dude. Gonna go 2 a.m. in the UK. Oh my God. I'm glad. I really enjoy your videos. How are you, Frank? Diana, I'm doing good. I'm chilling. Another day in paradise. Just living the dream, to be honest. I'm on a treadmill walking. You know they have treadmills where I live? I could do workouts up there and start running. The phone, Franco. Hi, Frank from British Columbia, Canada. I might be going to Canada too. I don't know if you guys know Angelo, but Angelo is saying what was it? He was saying there's a bunch of locations out there he wants me to try doing for the travel videos, to do some camping, going out into the forest and spending the night, and apparently there's some creepy places up there to check out. So I thought maybe that would be interesting, especially for the travel channel. Camping should be that would be a stretch. I've never done that before. I've camped, like slept in the car. I slept at locations, but setting up camp, I've never done that before. It would be. No, and I've seen his videos too. It's freaking creepy. I think the most scariest locations out of the majority of places that I've been to would have to be when it comes to the forest at night. I've seen so much creepy things when it comes to the forest, between red eyes, things passing through the trees. I know Chile had this one forest there were cemeteries everywhere, and it was an amazing place, and I should have done a live stream there. That would have been a good idea. We love your work, buddy. Thank you, Tammy. I got a lot of learning to do. Area 51. What if I did do a video in Area 51? I just kind of camped there, recording the skies at night. It would be a travel adventure, you know. I just got to get my truck. As soon as I get home, I get the truck. So, like I said, if you guys, I hate to be like, there's a lot of likes already. Have you not liked? Please like, because the whole point is to save up to get this truck, where I could do some more amazing travels. The truck that I just had is dying. It's dying. It's like got yellow fever. It's the worst. The motor's giving issues, and I don't feel like it's safe to do another travel again. So that's where I'm at. Didn't you do that once before? I did, and my God, it was one of my favorite videos. Was Area 51. The lights at Area 51. Oh my God, I've seen so many weird aircrafts, especially the part when I was in Area 51. You see, like, if you look towards the distance, there's this place where I call it like Nuketown, where the house got obliterated because they dropped a bomb there. And for a while it was off limits because the radiation levels were so high at that specific area. So if you go there at night and you look out into the distance, there is absolutely no network signal, there's no nothing. But if you look at to the distance, you see what looks like flickering lights, like cameras taking pictures of you. And I think there's thousands of drones in the sky kind of swarming, and they're watching, surveillancing the whole area of S4, Area 51. There's other sites there. There's many other sites there than just Area 51, and no one really talks about it. But yeah, but there's a particular secret place that I want to go to, and it's in Utah. I think I told you guys about this before, and it's called Area 2. And it is super secret. Apparently that's the new thing now, or Area 2 has a lot of the creepy stuff where everybody's seeing flashes of light, weird objects flying to the sky, and that's where I want to get to next. Loretta, thank you so much for the donation, Loretta. You are awesome. Hey Frank, what country is Chocolate the dog in? Hello from New Mexico. Chocolate is currently residing in Peru, right next to La Recoleta, no, not Recoleta, Presbítero Cemetery, which I may no longer have access to. Now that I think about it, holy crap, I might never see that dog again. Fuck, that's true. Because the contact that I had to get into that location has, she lost her job. And she lost her job because there was a streamer that showed up. And she said, whatever you do, just do not stream. You don't have permission. They didn't pay. And I think she let them slide. And it got to their attention. And she ended up losing her job for that. So she was my connect in being able to go to that cemetery. Which sucks, but that's one thing that comes from the job. You know, you're going to find amazing places. But there's one rule that goes for everything, is that nothing lasts forever. Everything always changes. And that includes locations, the people you love in life, your boyfriends or girlfriends, your mom or your dad. Everything changes. Not everything is forever. So just enjoy the moment, because you're never going to have it again, you know, or you might, you know, just, it's going to change one day. Everything's going to, even this is going to change. You know, my YouTube channel, God only knows what happens. Some minutes you're living it great and you're having fun, and then things change, you know, so you go with the flow. I just am really good at adapting to change sometimes I am. After I stress out about it, then I'm good. But yeah, that's how it happened. So I was pissed. I tried to say something. I even tried to help her get a lawyer so that way she could be able to keep her job, fight back at what happened, but it is what it is, you know. You can't save them all. I hear that, buddy. Are you following the AI Atlas comment? I actually am. I've been watching into that. I wanted to see what was new with that. Apparently now it's passing the sun, and I think it's leaving our orbit. And some people are speculating, where could it have been a comet or could it have been a UFO? I, for one, think it was probably something extraterrestrial, because that is so coincidental for it to happen the way it did. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Ali Langford, thank you so much. Hey, from Frost Hill, California. What about the Donner tunnels in California? The Donner, I never heard of that one. And I know a lot of tunnels. Well, then again, I haven't spent too much time in California. They kicked me out as soon as I went in there. They're like, no, sir, you cannot sleep here. I couldn't sleep anywhere. Like, they wouldn't give me a little parking spot to sleep in my truck. They were on to me like bird shit on a black shoe. But I miss California. And I miss the boat. California had a beautiful ship. The only certain thing in life is death. And one must change until death comes. Live your life to the fullest. Stormy, you are 100% right. Death is the only thing. And you know what? That's what makes life amazing, is because we're going to die one day. And that is why you got to live it to your fullest and have fun. And for those of you who can't really do this kind of stuff, that's why I'm here. There's a reason for everything. And I'm here to kind of give you, not just me and a bunch of other people, you know. We do this so that way you guys can have fun and enjoy it. Again, it's a gift and a curse for everyone. You know, we all have our ups and downs, even me, you know, even though it may look like amazing, and it is amazing, there's a downside to it, you know. But I'm willing to go through that because I feel like this is a life that I will never have, you know. It's just so random, you know what I mean, where you get to just live day by day, not knowing what's going to happen next. To me, that's fun. I like surviving in that moment, that element, you know. Thank you, Frank Blenda. No, thank you, man. Thank you guys. Be honest, without you guys liking it, I wouldn't exist. This wouldn't even be a thing. In fact, I wouldn't even be able to make this second channel where I could travel and just talk about my daily life stuff when I do, you know. You look good today. Thank you. I probably look like I got well rest because now I'm in a comfy freaking apartment. Holy crap. You guys don't even know. Like, I don't even know if I should say it, but where I was living was very, I'm grateful for the location, but holy crap, it was so hard to live in. Only because there's no AC, it was hot and humid, there was mosquitoes biting me, so I had to make smoke inside the room so that way the mosquitoes would go away. And I wish I was able to vlog it, but I don't want to be disrespectful filming people's houses, especially that they opened the doors for me, so I didn't have the balls to do that. And again, I am so grateful, because if it wasn't for Claudio letting me lend his house to me to stay in, I would have been in a weird situation, because everything was so expensive. I probably would have lost a lot of money having to overspend on an Airbnb because of Argentina's, economy going up and down. You know what I'm saying? What does it mean if a guy gives his girlfriend a promise necklace, not a ring? What does it mean when a guy gives his girlfriend a promise necklace and not a ring? When a guy gives his girlfriend a promise necklace, well, what's the promise? Depends on what the promise is. I just finished watching your upload, Frank. It was epic. We love your Franco travels. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Mary. That place was hard to find, but I found it on Google Maps somehow, buried in the forest. I've seen it, and then I kept scoping it out for a while. I had cold feet, but I was like, it's either I do or I don't do it. I first found you on this channel, then found your Franco TV. Did you, Tracy? Cool, man. That works. I'm glad you get to see it. I wouldn't even have thought the cross-platform would have happened on this one, so that's awesome. And thank you guys for liking. We're at 270, and we have 223 people live watching now. That is amazing. That is more than what I expected. This is like a new, fresh channel, 9 months into pregnancy, and it's there. I'm awesomely grateful for that one. So much content. I'm trying to give you guys more. If you notice in some of my videos, I'm tired. Sometimes I don't get enough sleep, but the show must go on, so I have to keep pushing forward. But it's gonna get easier for me. I think when things start going, especially that I'm gonna do longer content, I think financially is gonna be a lot better. So I could actually probably take like a day or two break and then get back on it and whatnot. Be able to get some sleep. Been watching you since 2019. God, has it been that long? Holy crap! I think I started around that time. I remember I was working in, yeah, I did start around that time. I used to do weird videos too. I remember I started trying to do like a gaming channel at once. I'm like, yeah, I want to get out of the house. I watch all your videos, dude. Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate that, man. I don't even remember. Remember when we would yell, Larry? That was a live stream. That was a live stream thing. Larry! Where are you, Larry? It's the most Italian thing you can possibly do. I've been with you since the beginning, Frank. Belinda, you have. You have definitely been here since the beginning. I remember the whole, what was it? My first video? I think my first big video was that graveyard where I saw that thing peeking through the corner. And now I can never go back there. Yay, caught alive. Love the t-shirt. Oh, it's Pizza Planet. It's from Toy Story. When Toy Story was good. Well, I think it's still good. I think. I don't know if they changed it up yet. Thank you for always taking us on your adventures, Frank. I pray for your safety often and my evening prayers. Thank you so much, Debbie. I could definitely use it. I'm not going to lie. Prosper Footy. I don't even know how you get your name to look like that, but that looks really cool. Yo, I love your smile. Keep smiling, dude. Thanks. I think it's like the AI that kind of makes me look better than what it is. You see? But like off camera, it's like yellow and green. I don't even have a tooth here. This is AI. Digitally, it's a chipped tooth, but it looks like it's real. See? No, I'm just kidding. I have teeth. I have teeth. I'm just messing around. But watch, it's going to come a time where AI is going to get that good where you can't even tell. Stop lying. I hype your videos up today 3 times. Well, I'm glad you like it. Come on, let's keep going for a walk because all the security are starting to stare at me and they think I'm soliciting. Oh yeah, seeing a new video notification frame of your channel always make. Oh, you're about to see a lot more. Poco loco. All right, let's go. Let's go for a walk. See what I'm saying? Buenas. Buenas. Hola. All right. Oh my God, my legs gonna give out on me. Wow, they were just staring at me. I think they were getting ready to tell me to leave. It's a good town. Can't even talk right, but it's a good thing I left. Oh, look at this one. This one's weird from all the other ones. All right. I wish there was a place I could sit down somewhere. Oh, this is that store I wanted to check out. Look at this. What the hell? Hola, ¿qué tal? Sí, mirando. Look at that. Sweet candy. And guys, no, it's literally 11:26 and this whole store is open. This might be like for a merch thing or something. They got Hellboy, Mongol, chips. What is this called? Bilken. What's this? Tutti Frutti con forma de caramelo. Mantelco. I feel like I'm in Willy Wonka's factory or something. Let me see what's back here. Mantelco. Oh, they got Nutella. That was a long time ago, Frank. No more Ferro. I remember one time I gave this girl Ferros because she said it was her favorite. I gave her so many Ferros. I overdid it. Cool. Nice. Gracias. Ciao. Yeah, that was cool. Oh, was it blurry? Oh no, the stupid phone. There we go. I'm sorry, man. I really got to fix this with this phone. Drink. Very blurry. I hope it fixed up now, right? Please come to the UK. We used to have stores open 24/7, then COVID hit. I don't know what's up with that. All the stores used to be open back in the day. And then just because COVID hit, they shut it down? How does that make any sense? I don't even understand why they did that. And then all that does is force everyone to go to a certain location at the same time. Wouldn't that just kind of like increase the chances of getting COVID to begin with? It was so stupid. I don't understand what was the point of that. I don't know. I think COVID was a very horrible time. I don't know if you guys got vaccinated, but I heard a lot of rumors about not getting vaccinated. Thank God I got YouTube, because I did not get vaccinated. And I feel great. Amazing. But I heard people who did get vaccinated were having problems here and there. It could have been rumors. I don't know if it's true or not. But I don't know. I don't like putting things into my system because I notice everything. There's still a lot of people out for this time. It's almost going to be 12 soon. We have so many haunted locations in San Antonio, Texas, Frank. I know. One of the places I want to go to is this nuns monastery thing that I went to years ago. And it's been closed down. And it's in San Antonio. Or Austin. One of those towns. But it was an amazing location that I really want to go back to. I feel like my throat is drying out. My sons live in San Antonio. I think I have a friend that lives in San Antonio. His name is Jose. Let's just cross. Yeah, those trees fell, and I feel like it was just pure pollen. What's my battery life? 37. When I have a cable that I can connect. Let's see. There we go. I thought about my external battery pack. I did not forget it. Not this time. What city is the friendliest? I think by the friendliest city to me, you guys might find this as a shocker, but I think it was Peru. Everybody in Peru was awesome. Even the people at the stores were awesome. It was my birthday, and the guy gave me a free candy bar, and it was his store. It was like he just grabbed it off the counter, and he says, "Here for you, happy birthday." And I'm like, "Dude, you do not have to do that." And he's like, "No, it's your birthday." I've never seen that kind of hospitality before. Everything's like money related, but not for Peru. Peru is much more different. They're more family based. And yeah, I got treated the best in Peru. Chile, I had a hard time understanding people. It was just everybody talked too fast for me. I'm not saying that the hospitality wasn't good. The hospitality was great, but it was just hard understanding. I couldn't tell if they were cursing at me or celebrating. When is your birthday? My birthday falls on February the 2nd, 1990. These guys on those things, okay, no, that's not, you're good. Usually when you see guys on a motor taxi like that kind of pulling in. But not too much in Argentina, actually. I think that's more Chile and Peru. Oh, look at that. Oh, but they're closed. It looked like somebody tried to break into it with the glass thing on the wall. I know I'm close to home when I see a big pizza somewhere. I think. Am I right or am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm anywhere near close to home. I still have to keep walking. Seriously, Frank, awesome, cool mind is February 3rd. Really? February, we're Aquariuses. That means we're water Pokemon. Or air Pokemon. Oh, you know what? This reminds me of this. One time I saw this Mexican video. It originated in Mexico. And it had to do with like they called her, they had a special name for her, but she was like she's a mannequin. But she looked it so real that they thought she was the passing daughter that passed away because of an illness, and the family didn't want to bury her, so they embalmed her and they made her a statue. And so at night she would be standing like this, and they made her a statue, and she would wear dresses for the family store. I'm not even kidding, this is a true story. And so she even has a name, and I completely forgot the name. And so basically what would happen is at night people would record her from outside the store from the window, and you could see her hands moving and stuff, like ever so slightly. And then when you look close at her in the store, she didn't have those little cuts on the wrist. It looked like she was just all full one body thing. And you could even see the veins, the wrinkles on her skin. She was so detailed, people thought that she was actually just a body. That was an embalmed body from the, from the owner's daughter or something like that. And yeah, that was a creepy one. But that's true. That happened in Mexico. Mexico's got some creepy shit. That's why I want to go to Mexico. So freaking bad. Let's go down here. See what's down here. I'm just curious. I'm trying to figure out where I live at and if there's anything cool. It's more quieter too over here in this area. Nice, Monica. You should try Skid Row up in LA. There are literally zombies walking around. Yeah, I know about Skid Row. You know who used to live really close to Skid Row? Mr. Pete Monzingo. That guy lived right there. I remember one time when I came, because we were going to try to do the Cecil Hotel. Back when you could have done it. I went to his house, or close to where he lived. And when I parked outside, there was nothing but just zombies everywhere. And then there were these big ass freaking rats. He had a nice place. The guy he lives in a nice cool penthouse and stuff. But outside was just freaking horrible. It's like they're completely different. In fact, that place looked worse than some of the countries that I've seen here that are in a bad condition, And yeah, I don't know. California's got to get its act together, man. It's in bad shape, looking at how things have been. All right, let's see where I'm at. Hello from Texas. What's going on, Texas? What is your name? Anna Ramirez and Frontaine Family Channel. I like that. You must have an awesome channel. Shout out Frontaine Family Channel. Franco. Hi, Franco from Quebec, Canada. Oh, hold on. Something popped up. Quebec, Canada. Samuel, Shalina, and Abigail. Hello. Thank you guys for watching. Hello, Frank from the UK. Frontaine, please, no spamming. Oh, was she spamming? It's okay. She probably just wanted to get her family out there. It's okay, Tammy. I don't mind. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I get the hustle. I used to do listen, I'm going to be honest. I used to do the same thing when before I was even doing YouTube. I would see people and I was low-key a troll. I didn't really have anything else to do, so I was just kind of joking around. And then I started, I don't even know how the hell I got here. But I'm here. I guess. I didn't do anything that bad. I can't even talk. My throat is so dry. Let's go and cross the road. Is it safe? It is kind of safe. Look how fast these bikes are going. Holy shit. There we go. Alright. Now I'm back. Natalie loved Bowman. It's a love the Bodman jail. When I went, it's so spooky. Did I go there? I don't know if I've been there or not. I may have. And I may not have. Ranked active. When us. That guy looked right at my book bag too. I hope he saw it. My little secret. My secret dagger of success. It means I'm, oh, look at this. Body bags. That looked like a body bag for a second. Someone just screamed. Who the hell was screaming? Every time I hear a scream like that, I feel like someone's gonna jump. So I start looking for bodies. Oh, look at this place. That looks abandoned. Jody Huggard. Thank you so much for the donation, Jody. Hi, Franco. Drinks on me, love, from Australia. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what? I probably might, if I come across the store, let's buy a drink. I'm going to grab some water because my throat is slowly drying up on me. I got dropped off last bus stop on Skid Row, and I ran as fast as I could to another bus stop area. I heard, "Hey, baby," from, I don't know why I did that with the accent, but I just went into it. From someone that I could see in the dark. It was my first trip to that area. Holy shit, you got lucky. You might have just dodged something bad. That's how it starts, is a "hey baby." What's up, baby? Let me see them thighs. What's your name? I know what you need. You just need a little foot rub. That's all, baby. Yeah. Oh. Shit, this guy scared the hell out of me. Popped up right next to me. Cool it, Henry. I'm taken, by God. He kind of looks like the guy from The Conjuring. Ed. Lorraine? Lorraine, are you okay? Ed, I'm in here, Ed. I like The Conjuring, by the way. It was pretty cool. Hey, Frank, how are you? Machine Rat. I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Out for a stroll. Hitting my steps. It is currently 10 freaking thousand steps. Holy shit. 10,000. I'm doing good. I feel like I'm on a marathon. Oh my God. I want hair like that. Just less, like more manlier. I mean, it looks manly, but something about it doesn't look too manly. I don't know what it is, but I do like the hair. That looks cool. When you get the hair, you get the women. No, I'm just kidding. Why do you look weird? She looks weird. Does it? Or is it just my camera? Looks like Photoshop. Like they do too much of the blemishing. All right, where am I? Is there a store for my voice? So I can drink some water. Let's see here. Hyro, Redneck Tech says the cemetery in the town of Morrison is for Morrison town residents only. Barry Fay guy that scammed tickets for the long time for all the concerts tried to get buried there and they denied him. Really? The Conjuring and Insidious movies are the best. Yes, I agree. I freaking love it. Belinda says freaking great. That's so you. Could you imagine I show up one day with hair like that? I'm talking about the steps. That's great. Oh yeah, thank you, Belinda. I appreciate it. But yeah, could you imagine I did show up with hair? Would you guys say something or just keep it quiet? You guys have to just play it cool and just act like it's my norm. It's like I've been having this for 6 years. What are you talking about? That's my normal hairstyle. All right, so objective 1 is to look for a store where I can drink agua. But it needs to be like temperature water, because if not, I am going to freeze my insides. If my core gets cold, I freeze. That's just how it is. I must keep my core to a certain temp so I don't freeze my balls off, if possible. When did you say you was coming back to the States? I should be back to the States in my birthday. So I'll be able to see my family. I miss my dad. I miss my friends. Yeah, I miss everyone. I miss Big Brian. I miss Chris G. I miss my little brother. I miss my fat cat. I miss a lot of things. I miss just driving to my secret graveyard that nobody knows about. And I mean nobody knows about it. It's that one graveyard that I keep special to me. And that's where I go to kick back. That's where it all started. It was me sitting back at the graveyard crying one day because I hated my job at the hospital. And I wanted something different. And I kept sitting next to, little did I know what was coming for me. But holy shit, that's how life is, you know? But it all started in that graveyard, and I'll never show it because I don't want anybody going there. I want it to myself. Just to myself. But it's nice and peaceful. El Jevi. Let's see. Maybe El Jevi will give me some agua. Let us see what we have here. If they're open. I don't know. Yep, he's closed. He said, "Ya cerrado." I guess it's a no-go. Okay, let's see what these say. It says, my son made me get a taser after he sent me bear spray when I moved to Arizona. Hey, Franco. So, I see where you're going with this. Tread carefully. You'll get people angry. Who cares? We're just talking. It's just social algorithm. Let's see what we got. Franco, so where was that? Dead armadillo. You've seen everywhere. They're eating armadillo meat. Well, it don't necessarily have to be Asian people eating armadillos. You have to understand. Glitching up on me. Oh, every time it glitches up, it looks like it resets my time. That's weird. But yeah, so basically a lot of the people, they don't really have, what do you call it? They don't really have, they're less fortunate. So their only option is to eat what they can get. And if a dead armadillo is what it comes down to, then a dead armadillo is what it comes down to. if I was starving and I had to eat, you best believe the first thing I'm going for is the first thing with 4 legs. And that's an armadillo, not a dog. You know? And it's, you know, people like that, as you can see on the floor in the middle of the street. That's just how it is. You know? It sucks, man. It's a cool part of life. But at the same time, it's a part of life. You know? And it's worse. You think that's bad? At least he gets an armadillo. There's certain people that don't get shit. They don't get anything. They eat like a piece of bread. And that's got to hold them for like 2 days. So they resort to robbery and theft. They don't want to, but it's the only way to live. It's one of those things where you can't really change in life. It is what it is. You should have investigated Yorktown Hospital, Frank. I think I did do Yorktown. You know what? Scratch that, I definitely did do Yorktown. I've been there a couple of times. Yorktown Hospital. I don't know why I couldn't go back though. For some reason, they wouldn't let me back. I tried to ask them if I think, did it work? Am I live? Am I back on? For some reason it keeps resetting, saying it's been 30 minutes. Which God knows it definitely has not been 30 minutes. I think it's been a lot longer than 30 minutes. Not really sure why they're running. There we go. Yes, you're back. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. If you look at the time where it says how long I've been live, what do you guys see? I see 31:14. And I shouldn't see that. It should say at least an hour or two. I don't know how long it's been I've been on. Do you guys know? Yes, dude, you're back. Yeah, this internet sucks. I don't know what's going on with this internet. Come on. There he goes. Sis. No. No. They did? Are you serious? This may not be a bad thing. It may not be a bad thing. Someone wrote that the twin brothers bought Yorktown Hospital. But like I said, it may not be a bad thing, but I always get nervous when I find out YouTubers buy a haunted location, because usually what they do is they up the price so high that you can't rent it. It's like, all right, well, instead of $200, it's now $500 because we own it. And it's like, what? It does not work that way at all. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they make it cheaper. We'll find out. But I love Yorktown Hospital. That place is insanely awesome location. But man, I hope they don't jack up prices. I think that's what happened with Sam and Colby. Well, I don't even know if that happened with Sam and Colby. Let me not talk out of my ass. I don't know yet. But I know they bought a school district up in Iowa that I went to a lot. I can't see any comments anymore. Man, you're probably right. The internet does not like me today at all. All right. Hold on. I'm going to have to reset. There we go. That should work. Yeah, so that's what makes me nervous, man. When it comes to things like that, sometimes you lose the location. And it sucks because I knew the people who owned Yorktown, and I also knew the people who owned the school. So sometimes you just get an offer where you just can't refuse, but I just hope that maybe they save the location and they don't jack up prices. I just get nervous because usually, you know, it's a business. You know what I mean? I get the hustle. It just sucks because that might be one less location or two less locations, you know? Yorktown, I think there's Yorktown Hospital, and Yorktown I think is in another, it's not in Iowa. But in Iowa, there's a school that Sam and Colby bought, and it's a really cool, awesome school that I had a really creepy experience in there. It was years ago, but I had a really creepy experience there, and I loved it there. And it was owned by an old lady and an old man that owned it, and they were super nice, and they only charged you about $200 just to rent out the place. But you know, like I said, when YouTubers buy it, like big YouTubers, nothing against the YouTubers, I'm just saying, like, I get the hustle, but when YouTubers buy it, they'll upcharge the price super high, and you know, that's how they make their money back. It's just because everybody wants to rent it out because it's owned by a famous person. Which, you know, like I said, I get it, but it's just one less location that I could record in, which kind of sucks because I actually liked both those locations. They were really good. There were places that I could go to, especially when I passed through Iowa. But you remember how I told you everything changes? That's part of change. Frank, the new owner, are from San Antonio, Texas. They're called the Twin Brothers. Wait, okay, I'm thinking when you say the Twin Brothers, I'm thinking like a certain Twin Brothers. I don't talk about other YouTubers. I don't say names out loud. So that's what I'm thinking. If it's them. I don't know if it's them or not. Hey, more power to them. That's awesome. I just, like I said, I hope they don't jack up prices where it's not affordable anymore. Because what they'll do is, like, in order for you to rent out the place, you need to rent out the place with like 5 other people. And I'm like, well, what about if it's just one person? It's like, well, then you need to pay the same amount that 5 people pay, even though it's one person. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. That's too much. Well, then you need 5 people. It's like, I don't record with 5 people. I just record just me, you know? So that's where things get, you know, ridiculous, you know? And they don't own up. Jameson is right. That's who I'm thinking that you guys are meaning, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's 2 people that just happen to be twins. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, no hate or anything. I just hope they don't jack up prices. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to... I'm happy that the place is bought, and who knows, maybe it's even being well kept. But to have like an investigation and stuff like that, I just hope they don't jack up prices where they make it impossible and they just kind of keep it between themselves or something, and they don't leave it open to other people. And usually the pricing gouging would stop that, and that's, you know, that would suck. 2 less locations. But who knows? Who cares? If anything, worse comes to worse, I just leave the United States and go to better places outside. The thing is, too, is that a lot of these locations in the United States have been explored thousands and thousands of times every time. So I don't really want to give you guys the same locations anyway. I want to be able to give you guys new locations that you've never seen before. That's the whole purpose of traveling. That's what makes me different from everyone else, is just going to places that you guys have never seen before. And that's what I want to do. Oh, so if it's not them, that's good. Yeah, if it's not, well, I mean, either way it could have been good or bad, but you know, if it's not YouTubers, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Where did you have your most experience at? That's a good question. The most experience that I've gotten in the United States, I always get them at cemeteries. Cemeteries is the most, I don't know why, but cemeteries always seem to be the most active. The second one, the Hell's Bar Dam, was freakishly active. Then I went to this hospital that's also in Tennessee that was also freakishly active, which was also amazing. I remember I passed through a door and you can see something passing right behind me, like a white mist or whatnot. And that was so cool. And that happened there. I think the other one was too, I don't want to forget about my boy Josh. His haunted area over there in, where was it? Utah, Iowa, or something like that. I don't remember. But Josh's manor, and I forgot the name of the manor, but it was also extremely active as well. Honestly, I just had so many experiences that it's hard to tell. Even in the forest, you get experiences. But my tip for you guys is, if you want to experience Malvern Manor. Yes, Tammy, thank you so much. You're freaking awesome. You are on point. Malvern Manor was also an amazing location. That's actually where I left my egg. That sounds extremely inappropriate, but I did find a weird egg. I don't know how I found it, but I found this weird egg inside of this abandoned church-like structure. Took it, and that's where everything went to shit with my car. I just had the worst luck. I had to pay $10,000 on my motor. It was stuck in Colorado. I had to bring it down to the United States. It was gone for about what was it? It was gone for about 6 months. So it changed. I mean, I'm happy it changed my life around, but it did change my life around. But I left the egg with Josh because it was just giving me so much problems. I don't know if it was like a bad omen or what. Schools seem to always be haunted, which, yeah, schools definitely do. I just know that the schools in the United States, if they're abandoned, don't go into them, because that's a whole different charge if you get caught. So you want to always kind of not go to schools, or at least get permission. That's so crazy. Yeah, he's still got it. I missed that egg. I just like how it looked like. 10,000, geez, yes. Well, the thing is that I had to bring my truck to the Ford dealership because I needed it to be done with insurance. So in case it broke down on my way back to Florida, I could just get it fixed for free. And if I were to get it fixed half-ass and it broke down, I would have to pay full charge again, depending on the state that I was at or wherever the truck decided to break down at. So that's why I had to pay 10 grand. It was a horrible time, man. A lot of hard work, a lot of good videos, literally just went into the truck to getting it fixed. That's why I just save all the time, because there's always emergencies here and there, and I can't just go out spending, you know. You just got to be careful. Franco, you should do another live at the cemetery where your battery died. Redeem that viewer record. Oh, you're talking about that, well, you got to remember, the reason why I got a viewer record, because that was on my other channel, not this one. This is my vlog channel. The other channel is obviously the more successful one. This one is personally my favorite, because, you know, it's not like I do paranormal 24/7. I do it for that channel, and I have fun. It's fun. It's fun to do it. But, you know, I do like doing this too as well. But yeah, that's that channel. That channel is, I don't know how that channel got, that was a surprise for me. But that was good though. I was happy with that. Let's get it. Mary Painter Tourism, you're so adorable. I don't know why I would be adorable, but yeah. Let's see. I gotta be careful. The city's starting to get dark. The creepies are coming out. When I say the creepies, they're more like the drug addicts. You can tell when they start itching their face, scratching their arms 1,000 times, that they're searching for business, something to sell something to or buy something from. But anyway, I think it's that time. It's now 12:01. I don't even know how long I've been on. I think I started at 10. I think I've been on for about 2 hours. But for some reason, my thing is only registering 41 minutes, which is 100% not accurate at all. Like, not accurate at all. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. I'm talking like I'm doing a Franco TV video or Franco travel video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I know I did. I had fun. I was hoping I could actually get into cool places, but it seemed like the more I walked, the more it was just kind of like the same thing. That's one thing I noticed about Argentina. It doesn't matter how far you walk. You can walk 1,000 miles in the city of Argentina and it still looks like you're in the same place. I hope that's not fucked up, but it's the truth. But I loved it. And someone else said that they loved it too. Yes, we did. Love you, Franco. Looking forward to your next content. See you soon. Yep, soon. I think the next one I just posted for the vlog, right? So the vlog is done. So the next one would probably be Franco TV, and I have to figure out what location am I going to be going to. Is it going to be the forest, deep in the forest that I went with Claudio that one time? Is it going to be a cemetery? I know you guys like the cemetery. And I don't know. That's my next one. We'll see where that takes me. I have to think about it. I actually want to do a new place. Make sure Claudio is strapped. Oh, Claudio's more strapped than I am. He's got knives in his underwears. And I love him for it because I do the same thing. I have knives everywhere on me. But I don't know. For some reason, I relate with that guy a lot. And we don't even talk. Like, we talk, but it's kind of like a vibe that we get. It's like, I get it. And you get it. We're on the same page, you know? Love you, Franco. Travels, live streams, my favorite show. Thank you so much, Stormy. I hope you guys like it. I'm working on some better stuff. This guy's whistling at me from across the street. Cemetery is better. You think so? Maybe I'll do a poll and I'll ask you guys on that channel. See what you guys want to do. Wow, that car looks like the DeLorean. I can't show it to you because it's blocked by this white car. But it looks like an old vintage DeLorean from Back to the Future. But anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, Franco, the monastery that you went to, the forest around there looks like it's a bit, oh my God, that place is, the thing is that there's people that live around the area and I don't want to get caught there because I am technically trespassing. I won't get arrested out here for it. I'll probably just get talked to or whatever and then kicked out. But that whole area there is pretty much, you know, it's not trespass because no one owns it. The property is for sale. Well, then again, it could be owned, but no one really cares because it's like abandoned. I don't know. I just work here. We'll see what happens. I love all your stuff. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for the likes. And thank you all. Again, you guys make me exist. You know, without you, I wouldn't have no purpose, at least in this realm. I'll be doing something else, like working under Scott or something like that. But that being said, I love you. Be safe. I will see you guys until the next episode. You guys be safe and have fun and live your days like it's the last day of your life. Just freaking have fun because you never know. Be safe, everyone, and I will see you in the next episode. I'm